morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jason Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday Eve.
Good morning. How are we all?
We are good.
How are you,
Good.
Clinty?
Good morning.
Are the pets being eaten at your place, Lauren?
No pets, no cats, no dogs being eaten at my house.
We are not eating the dogs in Bentley
that
either.
Big dog you've got, you could dine out for days.
Oh,
on that.
that'd be a
Stop
degustation.
it. We're not eating cats and dogs anyway.
Not
How-
in Springfield, not in Melbourne.
Oh,
When
my
Donald
God.
Trump said that and said Springfield, I was like, is this a Simpsons parody?
Oh, you know what? I honestly thought...
Is he joking? I was
think,
like, he's taking the piss out of the Simpsons.
Lauren, I think he thought he was as well.
It was a strange thing to say.
Oh, when the
Donald
host
Trump.
of the debate was like, we've checked that, and that's not true. And the funny little man but I saw it on the TV.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He did not say, but I saw it on the TV.
I saw someone say that their pet got eaten on TV.
So, of course, now all the journalists in America have been deployed to Springfield, Ohio to try and
Catch
find...
the people eating the cats and
I
dogs.
hope they're hungry.
Oh, my goodness. It is just... that
circus,
was like
that's your
watching the mutterings of a lunatic.
It really is, isn't it?
Like,
Who used to run the country?
how on earth did he service 4 years as US president, the most powerful man in the world?
Well, the scary thing
The
is that he
codes-
might get in again.
No,
the
he
nuclear
won't now.
code.
He won't now.
Well, not after Taylor Swift threw her weight behind Kamala Harris. How good. If you haven't seen it, go and check out Taylor Swift's Instagram post. Clint, how many likes did she get in 1 minute?
She got upwards of 2 million in 18 minutes.
I mean, when you posted that glorious poached eggs that weekend, your likes went through
Oh, my
the
Men's Health Instagram
That's right.
went through
yeah,
the roof.
Have
We
you
had-
seen Taylor Swift's post,
Is
Jace?
that 2 in a minute you got?
Have you seen the post?
No. I know it's having a dig at the cats.
Yeah, well, I'll read it to you a bit later on, but it's a beautiful photo. And if you go on an Instagram page, you won't realise necessarily that it's a political post when you see the photo until you read it. And the
Yeah.
way she signs off is just like chef's kiss.
She's very good with that.
It's very considered what she's written because for pop stars, someone like her to support someone politically, it potentially could lose half her audience
Yeah.
if they're huge. But I think because Donald Trump used her she says, she realised that he was using an AI version of her and she's now realised the dangers of AI as well. That's made her come out and say where she stands.
Oh, I'm not even sure if you guys are here today or it's AI. AI freaks me out.
It's a deep fake, Jace. Actually, my deep fake could be much better.
I hope I look good if anyone does a deep fake of me.
Same.
And I'll say
You're
that
right.
really is me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't I look great?
You were the only person that came
The
out
fat
saying,
one, the
"That's-
chubby out of shape one.
She's fake.
She's the deep fake.
She's fake as. Hey, we had a lot coming up today. We're going to cross to the US, catch up with one of your reporter mates from Channel 9.
Yes,
who
Ali
was-
Petrowski.
She was in the room and spoke to Trump afterwards.
She was in the spin room,
Hope
they're
she
calling
didn't
it.
take her cats and dogs.
Oh.
So, look, we're going to chat with her a little bit later on in the show. Guys, only a couple of days left for your chance to win $100,000 to celebrate our 100th show here on Nova. Coming up this morning after 8 o'clock, your shot at $100,000.
Clint and I have spent lots of time together recently, haven't
We
we?
have.
We had a dinner date last night.
It was
Oh, ju-
lovely.
Oh, did Mum and Dad go out last night?
No, we didn't go
We
out.
had a roast.
We stayed in.
Don't
And
say-
someone
don't-
else from
hang on.
Nova also came
Yeah.
to my house for dinner.
We're spreading our wings.
Yeah, we're making new friends.
Chrissy Swan.
Nope,
Jock Creasy.
we're not doing this game. It's someone you know and you really like.
It's a very small list.
I know. Anyway,
Is it someone on the air?
how was the lamb last night? It was delicious.
Succulent.
I'm proud of you.
Paul cooked. No, Paul cooked. I didn't do anything.
No, but I don't like people that waste a roast on chicken.
No, we
Oh,
did a
no.
big
You know when
roast
people are
night.
like, oh,
No.
it's roast night.
You
What are
don't
we
get
having?
enough meat
Chicken.
off that thing.
I
Also-
love roast chicken.
Go to Coles.
When she took the cat out of the oven, though, that was just...
Was like, oh, love this. Topical. What gravy do you go with?
Well, with
Chicken
cat.
gravy or the traditional?
Yeah.
Hey, very special day today across Melbourne. We're going to chat about it coming up next here on Nova 100. Good morning. I'll tell you what, this day has been gaining more and more traction over the years, hasn't it? I remember when they first launched, mixed feelings about it.
Was there?
Well, I think everyone was a bit like, oh, why is it just one day? And it's like, rather than looking at it as
I
a
see.
negative, look at it as a positive. Today, is Are You OK Day.
Very important day on the calendar.
100%.
And it is, I understand that, you should check on your mates all the time.
Totally.
But the reality is that we don't because we're busy. People get distracted with their lives. We get busy doing things and we forget. And it doesn't mean that today is the day that you have to do the token check-in, but it is the day that we are all reminded to make it a priority.
It's an active reminder.
100%. And you're right. Everyone is busy and, but it's actually call your mates out as well. It's like, hey, going, yeah, good. No, you don't seem good.
Yeah.
Give them an opportunity to,
And God, I've been in positions where I've been really lucky to have friends call me and check in on me when I was having a really bad time. And it made a world of difference to me.
Yeah.
A huge amount of difference.
I want to pay tribute to one of our team this morning, Gen Z. What's she, 11, 12? How old?
I think she might be 13.
Guys, today's not the day to pick on Gen Z. Gen Z, how old are you?
24.
You think you know someone.
Grow up so fast.
She does dress like a 13-year-old.
She does.
That's what the kids are doing these days.
We love her to bits. She has become part of our little family on this show. And she's incredibly brave because only a couple of weeks ago, she opened up about some tragedy she has recently experienced. And out of it just came such a great message, which was, and it's so simple, just checking on your mates.
I was 22 at the time. So I lost 3 people in 1 year to suicide. And one of them was my best friend. And she wasn't even 21 yet at the time.
3 people in 1 year.
Three people in 1 year.
3 friends?
Yeah. So one of them was like my ride or die best friend. One of them was like one of my childhood friends who I went to school with, like really close friend. And then one of them was a guy who I was really good friends with as well. All in the same year, all in the same, all from the same small town.
Did they know each other?
Yeah. Yeah, they all knew each other. For Christmas last year, it was the first time I went home for like not a funeral. So it was rough going home for a while because every time I went home was for something like just not...
Another tragedy.
Yeah. Like, what am I doing again here for the same reason?
They should be joyful trips. It should be like, I'm going home, I'm getting to see friends and family.
Yeah.
Shocking.
It's dark, isn't it? Everyone is dealing with something, albeit small, large.
That's such a good point. Sometimes you don't know. I remember Lou and I were talking about someone the other day, actually, and they just gave off a bad vibe to us. And I said to my wife, I'm like, let's just remember we don't know what's going on in their world.
Exactly right. Well, that's the thing, Jace. I mean, statistics have just come out that say nearly half of Australians will experience some kind of mental health issues during their lifetime. And in particular this year, 72% of Australians have reported feeling elevated levels of distress. So if you are one of those people, you are not alone, and there are resources out there, including Lifeline. You can call them on 13 11 14. They're available for support anytime, and it's a really important time to remind each other to check in on your mates, on your colleagues. They don't even have to be your mates. Sometimes you pick up on things with people you don't know that well, and sometimes those people open up to you because you are one step removed.
And doesn't discriminate either. Just see James Packer the other night doing a tell-all interview. I mean, he's gone
Spotlight on Channel 7.
Yeah, he's gone through a lot of crap, I thought that was bloody good chat.
Yeah.
Robbie Williams was in that as well.
Well, you see people who you wouldn't think or show vulnerability.
Yeah.
And
let's be honest, you sit on the couch going, mate, you got billions.
Exactly.
You got nothing to be sad about.
Money doesn't solve
everything,
exactly. As it turns out.
Yeah. I think, and I think that the more that we have this conversation, and it's not a distressing conversation, and it is a really open, honest conversation, those conversations will become easier to have.
That's what I like about this show as well. We don't shy away from that sort of stuff.
Hey, Gen Z, you good?
You good?
I'm okay.
Good on you. We love you.
We love you.
23, I didn't see that coming.
She should start behaving 23.
Me? Or her?
No, you need to act your age and she needs to act
I'm a
her
long
age.
way off
There's a bit of a gulf between the two.
Bowling for Soup, 1985. Just going 24 past 6 here on Nova
Bowling
100.
for Soup?
Yeah.
Is that the band name?
Yeah, old school.
Bowling for Soup?
Yeah.
Were they one-hit wonders?
Well, I can't tell you their follow-up single.
So, yes.
I don't know why, but Lou and I were on the couch last night going down a rabbit hole of old Aussie music. Remember Sarah McLeod?
Sarah McLeod.
Was she in McLeod's daughters?
Super Jesus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Super
Oh,
Jesus.
Super
Big,
Jesus.
Remember the song
big.
Gravity?
Yeah.
Gravity.
Yeah.
I loved Jebediah. Were they Australian?
Yeah.
Jebediah.
Leaving home. Life was never good to me.
Leaving home.
I smell the morning
Guys,
air.
Can I
You know what
take
mine
you?
was?
Oh, yeah, what?
Sorry. Killing Heidi.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
very
I
good.
loved.
We're.
Can we get them? Should we get them back together?
She lived in Violet Town, didn't she?
We can make it in the end.
I'm feeling a comeback show.
I would love to hear from
Didn't,
Killing Heidi.
So would I.
she have like really long
Yeah.
dreadlocks?
Purple dreads.
I loved her.
Yeah.
Anyway, we digress.
Can I take you to Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
Killing Heidi there?
Killing
Is that
Heidi's
where
not
Dracula
there.
lives?
Right, okay.
No, that's Transylvania.
Yeah.
Killing Heidi weren't at Pennsylvania. They should have been there, though, because that was the scene of the presidential debate overnight,
Now, there was
featuring
no audience, right?
the Don and Kamala Harris. No audience.
No crowd, just the two of them.
Just the two of them.
Is there
Special-
normally a crowd?
There has been in the past.
Why wasn't there?
Well, rules pre-debate. So the Democrats and the Republicans came together to sort of orchestrate the rules, and
Right.
that was just something
Okay.
they agreed on.
Let's go.
Okay, Donald Trump. I guess you could say he had a bad night.
He got owned, didn't he? Because
Well-
last time Sleepy Joe got owned.
Yeah.
This
So
time
Kamala
was,
set traps, and Donald, he scurried into those traps. He was trolled many times, but he also he sounded like a bit of a lunatic.
He's just the king of giving like ridiculous sound bites, isn't he?
There was this false claim he made about Haitian immigrants in Ohio who he claimed were eating their pets.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
You can hear the crew
Sorry?
laughing in the background.
What?
You can literally hear the crew laughing.
They're eating the dogs and they're eating
What?
the cats.
My personal favourite was they fact-checked him during the debate.
Oh, they can do that.
Yeah, so the mediators looked into it and they were like, Mr. Trump, there's no report that they're eating the pets. And his face was priceless. He goes, but I saw a man on telly say they were.
Oh,
I'm like, you're the president.
that's like getting your information off Wikipedia.
Yeah, which is what we would do, but
Yeah.
not when we're not the president.
And we'd fail the school projects getting the wrong
100%.
information.
Should we get another?
So that one went
Should we
down
get
well.
another hit of
Yes, please.
Don?
Yep.
I didn't see it. So what else did he say?
How's this?
Now she wants to do transgender operations on illegal aliens that are in prison.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
Can we just...
I'm sorry?
Well, how did she respond to that one?
How do you respond to that? It's just... It defies logic, some of the stuff that he was spewing. There was also... He was asked about clean energy. And
We'll go back to windmills and we'll go back to solar, where they need a whole desert to get some energy to come out. You ever see a solar plant? By the way, I'm a big fan of solar.
Oh, so wait, he likes solar or he doesn't like solar? He doesn't know. Do you need a whole desert to get solar?
Probably
Lauren,
not, because I'm a big fan of solar. Big fan.
It's
big
just,
fan.
I have no words. I have no words. It's extraordinary to
How did
think
she
that...
go?
Oh, she put him in his place.
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that.
Wow.
That sounds like something my mum would say
Yeah.
if I was in trouble.
Yeah. You're not dealing with this, are
Yeah,
you?
exactly.
But-
Trump, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes. If you want to cuddle, I'll come over and give you a cuddle, but you need to think about your actions.
I think America was waiting for Kamala to pass that test,
Oh, she did.
which she did.
Well, she got the support of Taylor Swift. Did you see the post?
What about this?
So Taylor Swift has posted this beautiful photo, Jace. Here it is, of her holding her cat.
Yep.
The caption is quite long, but it starts with saying, like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on topics that matter to you the most. So she goes on to talk about how Donald Trump used her in an AI campaign, and it really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. And then she goes on to say, but that made me realize that I needed to tell America where I stand on this.
Yep.
And she said, I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the presidential election. I'm voting for Kamala because she fights for the rights and the causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. Then she goes on to talk about Tim Walz, who's the vice
VP.
president
Yep.
candidate. She said, I've done my research. I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do and the choice is yours to make. Also, to the voters, remember to vote. You have to be registered. So she's encouraging people to register to vote.
Young people.
And she signs it off with Love and Hope, Taylor Swift, Childless Cat Lady. Because remember, Donald Trump called Kamala Harris a childless cat lady. So there she is with her pussycat. Very cute indeed.
Does she then eat the cat?
She doesn't eat the cat.
No, she
But
exited a stage playing a Taylor Swift song. The Man.
The Man is one of the great Taylor
That's
Swift
good.
songs about empowering women. And if that doesn't make a difference in voters' minds.
Did they roll this banger out?
Who let the dogs out?
They're eating the dogs.
Who let the dogs out?
They're eating the cats.
Who let the dogs out?
They're eating the pets.
It really is a circus, isn't it? It's just
4 times, 5 times higher.
I mean, it's funny. It's funny, but it's scary
I
as
know,
well.
it really
in
is,
equal
Chris.
measure.
People on television say my dog was taken and used for food. So they're eating the dogs.
Clint Stanaway.
Hello, Jace.
12 million over 9 years for Mac Andrew at the Suns.
It's a lot of cash, isn't it?
Is he worth it?
Yes.
Do the Suns get a bigger salary cap because they're trying to grow the game?
No. They get incentives. There are incentives.
Oh, you know what they would get? They'd get those 3-park super passes.
Oh, thrown in.
You'd get
Like
Movie World, Dream
you
World.
get an annual pass.
You get the annual
you
pass.
reckon they're letting their $9 million man go down the water slides at Wet and Wild on his days off?
Yeah, he ain't on the terror,
He ain't
is he?
on that.
I'm a bit
No.
bitter about it, Mac Andrew, because
Why?
he was developed as part of the Melbourne Football Club Academy.
Oh, well, aren't
and they
Melbourne-
changed the rules for 3 years. The AFL did, and he toddled up to the Gold Coast Suns.
They should have kept him. Should have hung on to him. You could do
Well,
with him.
couldn't because they changed the rules.
You're going to mess over that
changed the
club, mate.
rules.
You need to sort that club out.
Brad Green's going to sort it out. New president. Should we get Greeny on? How's he going to fix the club?
Oh, Mr. President.
Mr. President. Brad Green is a very good friend of ours, and I would love to get him on to call him Mr. President.
Yeah, let's just do it purely for that.
Hello, Mr. President.
Thanks for joining us, Mr. President. But yeah, there you go. Mac Andrew signs one of the biggest
Huge.
contracts in AFL history. 9 years, $12 million.
9 years.
It's a lot of coin. Hey, guys, I just realised.
What?
I've got something in common
With
with
who?
Formula One golden boy Max Verstappen.
Max Verstappen.
I was talking to Brody.
I
actually.
don't know.
World champ.
I know he's the golden boy, but gee, the sparkle's coming off Verstappen a little, isn't it?
Well,
He's been throwing his toys out a bit.
I was saying to Brody, our executive producer this morning, he goes, Max is like one of the best drivers in the world. I said,
He is.
I'm a very good driver.
He's a great driver, but he reckons his car's no good.
Well-
as you know,
Well,
I'm an
the-
Oscar Piastri.
Yeah, the
girl.
McLarens are catching him.
The
Lando
McLarens
and Oscar.
are good, aren't they?
Aren't as good as the vehicle you're driving?
I
That's
really,
true.
really want to go to the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
I really want to go to Las Vegas. Notice anything else that Max and I have in common? He's got quite the schnoz, doesn't he?
Does he?
Does
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Quite handsome, Max
He's
Verstappen.
very handsome.
I wouldn't put him in the same.
Um,
I wouldn't put him
Who
in the
would
same
win-
basket as you.
if you lined up each of our cars, who would win?
Me, the Tesla, bang.
You think?
Every day. of
No,
the
I
week.
think you'd win short, like over a short distance.
No.
The Tesla goes like nothing else. Takes off and it just goes.
I think.
What compared to your? big
My-
No,
four-wheel
I
drive?
think Granny
My-
in the hatchback over here.
My
would have you.
takeoff's pretty good
Not as fast.
in
as
the
Tesla.
AMG.
Little.
God, you've got an AMG.
Yeah.
What's that
Richie
stand
Rich
for?
in the corner.
A mighty G-force car.
It's always
think
good
that's
to know
right.
where you're driving.
I think it does stand for a mighty G.
What an idiot.
It's.
I don't know, Jace, but it's fast.
You reckon it takes off faster than the
Yeah.
Tesla?
Yep.
I'm in a rental at the moment, so if anyone's going
You're
to
in a
thrash their
Prada,
car,
aren't you?
I'm in a Kluger.
Kluger.
Kluger. Yeah,
Not
that's
a Prada.
It's like-
Prado, I think.
It's like driving a bus.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
winning any races.
Mate, bloody hell.
Why are you talking about your similarities with Max Verstappen?
Well, he's made headlines because he's come out saying the car is undrivable.
Undrivable.
He's not happy, is he?
What was the worst you've driven? Like you think about your youth when you first get your license and stuff like that. Like
I was lucky with my first car because my dad was worked in cars.
That's right.
So I had a decent first car.
Like I remember we used to drive a Valiant when I was growing up. Mum and Dad had a Valiant, and I would sit on Mum's lap with no seatbelt on. And I remember one day Dad had to hit the brakes quite hard, and my head hit the windscreen.
I don't think we had seatbelts in the back seat of our car when we first had it.
Seat what? Seat belts, and it's cracked the windscreen.
Oh.
Right? We had that windscreen cracked for 6 months. It was almost like Ace Ventura. Dad would have to put the head out the window. Still drove.
I always wanted one of those cars. Our friends had one, and it was a station wagon that had the seats in the boot, but you looked outwards.
Oh,
so if the car ran up the back of you,
Yeah,
Dead.
in all
Dead.
sorts.
brown bread.
I had a 1982 Ford Laser. It was beige, like the
Course it
exterior
was.
was beige.
Yep.
And I drove into a brick letterbox one day, and we had
Came
to
out of
remove
nowhere.
the entire front bumper. And I drove without a bumper
Oh my god!
for near on a year.
One of my
Just
best
no bumper,
friends.
just an exposed engine.
Didn't we have a phone call one day from a guy whose car didn't reverse?
It didn't reverse. He had to
Yes.
push it if he wanted it in reverse. So every time he drove into a car park, there had to be two, so he
could drive through.
Yeah. And I had the girlfriend with the car that we called Kermit because it was green and the passenger door didn't work. So if she wanted to take passengers, you had to go in through the driver's seat and climb over or go in through the window.
I love that.
So if she picked me up, I'd have to climb in through the window.
Chicks a hazard style.
Yeah.
13, 24, 10.
She used to leave it at the train station with the keys in it, hoping
That's
it would
character.
get stolen, and no one ever stole
That's character,
it.
isn't it?
13, 24, 10. What's wrong with your car?
How crap's your car?
Might not be now. Maybe you used to drive a bomb.
Yeah.
Maybe you're like that caller where the car didn't reverse.
13, 24, 10. How crap is your car,
In
Melbourne?
return, I got $200 QT rooftop vouchers up for grabs. QT Rooftop, the only place to spend your spring. Isn't that a great feeling when you pull into the car park and there's two and you can just drive through?
Love
yeah.
it.
And
Love
then,
it.
and then you're just
Great
ready to
feeling.
go. You're ready to go.
You can leave seconds notice.
Yep, like a fire truck.
I'm out of here.
13, 24, 10. What's wrong with your car?
Shannon Knowles, stop it.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with his big black shiny car though.
Yes.
Chantel
Nothing wrong with it.
in Bentley. What's going on?
Chantel.
Hello, hi.
Good morning.
Hi.
What's-
So, my car seat essentially is broken. So,
The
when
what?
I get in,
Car seat.
my car seat, my driver's seat.
Ah.
So, when I sit in it, it bounces up and down.
Oh, like a bus
And when I
driver.
put my seatbelt on, when I put my seatbelt on, the sensor doesn't realise I'm sitting there because something's broken. So, I listen to a beep for the whole time.
not to put your
no.
seatbelt beep on. Does that do it non-stop?
It just beeps non-stop.
Oh, that,
yeah.
no, that would do me in.
No.
That would. How
Sound
long
like
has it been like that?
Sound like she's reversing the whole time. Let's go to Mornington. Michaela, good morning.
Hi there, good morning. How are you?
We're good.
Triggered.
What's wrong with your car?
I had a beautiful red Volkswagen Golf GDI and I ended up calling it the Red Submarine. Whenever I would go into a car wash, it would actually start leaking from the roof. It was an
Oh.
actual nightmare.
So how
It got-
often did you do
Yeah,
it?
why
though?
would you
Don't
keep
you
going
learn after
back?
the first time?
It got so bad to the point where even a storm, like when it was raining, I would jump in my car and there was puddles at my feet, and then I'll be getting cups to scoop the puddles of water out of
Awesome.
my car.
It's not ideal, is it?
It is a submarine, the Red Submarine.
There's something pov about when you smash your window and you have to stick the plastic bag over it.
Isn't it
until you get the
shocking?
window. Oh, it's
I had
just-
to do that. My
it's
car
degrading.
got broken into, and funnily enough, as I walked past and saw my car with the window smashed, the police just happened to be walking up my street in the other direction, and they saw me, saw the car, and were like, "Oh, that sucks." And so they helped me, and they covered it all up with this garbage bag, and then I had to do the drive with the.
My I had
Like, is it legal to drive like this? They were like, "Well, you got to
I
get
had
it
a
somehow to get it." fixed."
Hyundai Elantra, which the window mechanism actually broke, the automatic windows. It was quite flash for a uni student to have a Hyundai
You had
Elantra.
automatic windows.
it
Automatic
broke.
windows was flash
So we had to tape, because the windows kept falling down, so we had to tape the windows up.
with masking
Because they're
tape.
quite heavy. They'll
Yeah,
fall
that would
and
tape
forward.
them up. So,
So question-
I couldn't open the window, ever.
Even worse. What about a drive-through?
Drive-through. Couldn't go drive-through. They were taped.
You have to
taped
open the
shut.
door.
Executive producer Brody the Thumb. Yes.
our best friend growing up, his name was Fat Ben, and Fat Ben used to drive this old Ford Falcon, and Fat Ben speedometer never worked, so he could only ever tell how fast he was going by other cars on the road.
Fat Ben.
Yeah, that doesn't pass the road.
So Fat Ben gets pulled over,
You
and
know
they're
what?
like,
His car would have been perfect in the Burnley Tunnel following the green
Yes,
lights. The only car that actually ever would have utilised the green tunnel light.
But if he gets pulled over and the cop's like, you're doing 110, he can point at someone else and go, well, I was doing their speed.
Yeah.
Get them.
Yeah, I'm sure that would work.
Fat
the
Ben. How is Fat,
Can you
Fat
just
Ben
quickly,
these
can you go
days?
through some of your friends' names?
No.
Okay.
No, that's another segment.
Sally,
Sally and Reservoir.
morning. What's wrong with your car?
Hello. Well, it's an old car that I had. It was a Mazda Capella, and it used to conk out. Yeah, it was an old piece of crap. It used to conk out every time I was at the lights, or if the revs got too low. So in order to stop that, I used to have to rev the crap out of it.
Constantly.
And people thought I was like trying to drag race them, and I looked like a complete bogan. And then
You want to go? You want to go, do you?
No, I don't. My car's going to turn
Oh,
off.
we're going to go.
It sounds flash, though, a Capella.
What's a Capella? It's a little hatch. Back.
What brand is?
Oh.
Sorry, Sal.
it was a really old car.
Okay.
Good on you, Sally.
A Capella.
When I was like
I just
6,
love that, like, especially in your 20s, you just couldn't afford to get these things fixed.
No way.
So you just,
Well,
unless the
you
car
could.
didn't start,
But you could, but that'd be your drinking money.
Mm.
So you'd be like, well, I want to go out and party.
who needs windows?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I remember when I was 6, our car needed like a good 20 minutes warming up before the school run. So Dad would be like, here's the keys, go and warm up the car in the driveway.
It needed 20 minutes warm up to get the engine going.
Yeah.
Even in Queensland.
Yeah.
Wow, thank God he didn't live in Melbourne with that car.
Let's go to Narelle. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's
How
wrong?
are you guys?
We're good. What was
We're
wrong with
great.
your mate's car?
So a friend of mine, she when we were in our early 20s, she had one of the old, the old steering wheel locks on the
Oh,
car.
A club lock.
And-
club lock.
Yeah, the club lock, and she lost the key for it. So
No.
she had to keep just turning left to go home. She had to do all left-hand turns to get home, and it came to a head when she ended up on a roundabout and got very stuck in the middle of the roundabout trying to turn.
she's
she-
like
Yeah.
Derek Zoolander.
Did she find the key?
No, I think she had to get someone to come and
Saw
sort
it
of
off.
basically saw it off, yeah.
Can only
jeez.
turn left. How good.
That's like Paul, your fiance. Remember when he picked us up from the city that time? He didn't want to do a hook turn, so he
the
just kept doing.
Queenslander.
He
It's
just,
so easy, though.
he just kept
No.
doing, a
Kept doing
circle.
circles.
Yeah, he had to pick us up, and he goes, "Well, you're not ready, so I've got to go around the block again." I was like, "Just do a." He's like,
Oh,
no,
no,
I can't do a hook turn." Who do you think I am?
Oh,
So
It
he
is-
kept doing
Come on,
big
lift.
laps of the city. You need to take him for a driving lesson, Clint.
I will.
Who's your money on tomorrow night, guys?
It's going to be close.
Is this Hawks Port Adelaide?
Yeah.
I'm on the Hawks.
So am I.
I think the Hawks just have this amazing momentum at the
They
moment,
do,
and I
don't
think
they?
those kids
Whoa, hey, whoa.
feel like they have something to
The
prove.
Hollywood Hawks.
Sorry, our
The
executive
Hawkball
producer,
Hawks.
the thumb, just threw something at the window when you said that. Are you right?
Go to power.
I know. You're
I'm
a
surprised he
Port
didn't
Power
spit on you.
You're a little out of place here.
I know. Can you support me, please?
Well, you're
I
a South
support you.
Australian.
Hey,
I support you.
Are you going
but
to
I
the
don't
game?
support the power.
Call yourself a fan?
It's in Adelaide.
What, you can't get on a bus?
You've
Can't
got lots of money. Why don't you send him?
I don't have lots. I have dependents.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yes. If you're a true fan, wouldn't you be there? That's my question.
It's very hard to get tickets because the Adelaide Stadium, what is it called? It's not huge.
The
it's
Adelaide
not
Oval.
the MCG. It's a nice stadium.
Holds about 50,000.
Yeah.
Brody.
I love how it's got a hotel in the stand.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. You can actually stay in the stadium.
We didn't stay there when we went there. Why didn't they put us there?
Because we were at
We can't afford
The
it.
Ibis. Hey, Brody.
Oh, the Ibis.
If
Le
Port
Ibis.
Adelaide lose,
hang on. Do you remember our hotel? We didn't have room service. We had vending machines.
oh, we did too. One on each floor.
Yep. Lauren, I'm just getting something from the minibar. Would you like anything? B2. Ding.
Twisties.
Brody, if Port Adelaide lose, will Ken get the sack?
He will. He'll be gone by October.
I like Ken Hinkley.
I reckon he's gone on Monday if they don't win.
All right. More on the footy coming up a little bit later on in the show. Next, though, let's get back to politics.
Oh, we're heading to the States, Jace.
What we do best.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. One of your good mates from Channel 9 caught up with Donald Trump yesterday. Straight after the debate. We will cross there after Gargan.
Jace, we're about 50 days now from the next US presidential election, but the race was, I guess you could say, turned on its head overnight following the debate between Kamala Harris and the Don, Donald Trump.
We'd all been waiting for that, hadn't we?
Yeah.
Now, there was a clear winner in many people's eyes. Although Donald Trump sort of thought he might have jagged a win, according to this grab.
Mr. President, what would you give yourself out of 10?
Pretty close to a 10. That was our best debate.
Oh, pretty close to a 10.
He's delusional. That was Ali Petrowski, my friend and colleague from the Nine Network, US correspondent extraordinaire. She was in the spin room, monitoring all things reaction.
You had your work cut out for you. Morning, Ali.
Ali, lots of spin.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Look, I mean, he spun it, didn't he? He was quite believable. I mean, I believed him in that moment, and he truly seemed to believe that he won. The rest of America, though, I can confirm, doesn't really seem to believe it, aside from maybe Fox News and Newsmax over here. I feel like that she really got under his skin and that he completely imploded, and it led to so many jaw-dropping and remarkable moments. But the one that really stuck up for me, guys, and I reckon probably is in your minds, I keep hearing it on a loop on CNN today, but it is the statement that he made that homeowners in Springfield, Ohio were having immigrants come over the border and eat their pets.
That's right. Have a listen.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
Ali, oh my goodness. I mean, you're there, right? You're in the spin room. You can hear Kamala Harris laughing in the background. What was the response from the media as those words came out of his mouth?
Loz, you know when you hear something so unbelievable that you aren't sure that you heard it right, and you kind of look at everyone, and everyone, the hundreds of people from media across the world in this spin room, were looking at each other like, did he just said that, right?
Yeah, and, I mean, even the
the
Trump supporters must have had their
murmur.
heads in their hand.
Well, look, I think you find if you go to some of these areas where there is some cultish support for Donald Trump in the South, in some of those really red states, they truly believe, Loz, everything that comes out of his mouth is true.
Wow.
So this is a wild conspiracy theory that has been doing the rounds. There are lots of them when it comes to immigrants. It's a hot button issue with this election. There's lots of them on abortion, lots of these conspiracy theories, lots on immigration, but this has certainly got to be the wildest. But it was one of just many moments when Donald Trump just appeared to completely unravel. I think Kamala Harris, the prosecutor, really came in and played a pretty amazing game and treated it like a courtroom.
Ali, you got a young family. You're living over there. You posted there for Channel 9. We've chatted with a few Americans in the last couple of months, and they've said a lot of their family and friends are actually getting out in the lead up to the election just because of the feeling, of not being safe. After last night, do you feel that mood has shifted?
Look, I feel like the mood shifted immediately when Kamala Harris became the nominee, Jace, I've got to say.
Right.
There was a real honeymoon period, a real sugar rush, a complete mood change from the moment Joe Biden announced that he was stepping down. There is a shift, but whether that translates into people in the undecided category in those key 6 or 7 battleground states that always seem to decide U.S. elections and have for decades, I don't know what the mood is with them, and neither does any media outlet in the United States. It's really difficult to tell. The Democratic Party is on a high. They feel like they have an amazing candidate. She's presenting well. She defeated Donald Trump in that debate last night, well and truly in most people's eyes. But the fact of the matter is, just because you win a debate doesn't mean you go on.
Isn't that crazy, though? We're still sitting here going, there's a really good chance he could win.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, it's crazy.
Well, Hillary Clinton knows that all too well. She dominated him in a debate sense and was the overwhelming favourite to defeat Donald Trump all those years ago. Hey,
sorry. Sorry, Clint, go ahead.
Sorry,
We're
Ali.
running a smooth ship here this morning, Ali.
Hey, Ali, I've got a name for you, and I want to know if it's a game changer. Taylor Swift.
Oh, 100% a game changer. And she's already, that announcement was so huge. Both sides, Clint, had been lobbying for her to get on board. Donald Trump had even been, I don't know if you guys have seen this on socials, but he had been putting out these AI-generated images looking
Donald.
like Swift had supported him. Exactly. So she's come out last night. She's done her crazy childless cat lady post, which just, what a work of art in terms of amazing publicity. She and her marketing team absolutely nailed that. But this morning, Trump was asked about this. He was dialing into Fox and Friends, his favourite show on Fox News, and he was asked, hey, what do you make of this endorsement? And he said, I never liked Taylor Swift anyway. It's actually just trying to damage her. She's the one that's going to be affected by this because essentially, the MAGA crowd and the Republicans aren't going to buy her album. I don't think that's true. Elon Musk seems to be worried too, guys, because he put out a really creepy tweet. Have you seen
creepy
it?
Elon.
It's really
What's
weird.
he said?
Elon done?
What's he said?
It was something along the lines, and I am paraphrasing here, but your listeners can go and check this out. But he said, "Okay, Taylor, you win. I'll happily have your babies and look after your cat." Really.
Elon Musk needs to get off Twitter or X or whatever it's
Well,
called
he owns
now.
it, so he can do what he
He
wants.
should get off
Yeah.
it though.
Yeah. Wow.
Super creepy.
Well, Ali, you are doing.
Will she change the election? Potentially.
You are doing a great job over there. We love watching you on
Yeah.
Channel 9. Thanks for joining
Ali?
us this morning, Ali.
Who wins?
In all honesty, the polls are deadlocked. I don't think the debate will change too much because I don't think it will have an impact on the undecided. I don't know if they really even watched or listened last night. It's a coin flip, and I mean that. My gut tells me Kamala Harris right now. But look, we're still a good 6, 7, 8 weeks out from this election. And what normally happens, there's always an October surprise. There's always a twist, and there's been so many twists in this campaign already. I am not prepared to call it and make a fool of myself.
A lot can happen in a couple of weeks, especially when it involves Trump. Avoid the city area again if you can this morning. Protests expected to continue, hopefully not as violent as yesterday. That was crazy.
Oh, it was disgusting. It was absolutely deplorable, that behaviour we saw in the city yesterday.
Yeah. Hey,
ridiculous. Don't get me started on it.
I'm driving a hire car at the moment.
You are. You've got a big, Toyota, not a Prado.
Kluger. Mine's in the shop, finally getting fixed. Because remember our first week here at Nova, you drove your car into the car park and scraped the roof.
Well, that's because mine's tall. You can't park. You reversed into a pole. Don't put us in the same category. Very different accident.
Was it into a wall or into a
pole?
So here's my issue.
Pylon.
Here's my issue in the car park, right?
Oh, the car parks don't line up on either side. Although we park on the same side, Glenn. I don't know if you've...
I don't think we've had an incident.
No poles in my way.
Did the roof come out of nowhere out of curiosity? The roof of the car park when it hit your car?
Yeah, it did, because it was the first time I'd driven here and I didn't know the height warning.
It's got one of those metal things. You didn't hear the metal thing hit?
Yeah, it did, and then I drove in and had to turn around and
Right.
got stuck, yeah.
The pylons...
Don't make your problem my problem.
The pylons are the same colour as the wall at the back. So they blend in when you're reversing in.
What, they're camouflaged?
But
Yeah,
they're
they
like
are.
2 metres away from the wall.
Well, that morning it came out of nowhere. Anyway, so I waited about 9 months to get my car fixed. So
Which is interesting because we haven't even been here 9 months, but he doesn't exaggerate. How long has it been? Because for someone like you who likes everything in order,
you've got no idea. I've wanted to torch.
driving around with a broken light must just be soul destroying.
I wanted to
for you.
torch the car.
I bet. We're selling the car.
I hate the car now. I hate it. When it gets fixed, I'm selling it. I hate
So
it.
why the wait? Is it because they had to get the parts from Germany?
Yes.
Is it really? They had to get the parts.
What did they need to
from
get? Isn't it just
Germany?
the light that smashed?
No, I did. I hit it with force. So it's the whole,
Like the boot?
the whole boot.
No. Can't you get a panel beater? No. Too
No,
bad.
no, no.
Too
Should've
much
just
damage.
got a new
It's
Audi.
too bad.
Just get a new one.
No,
I agree.
it's not how it works. So anyway, I'm driving this Kluger. It's a hybrid.
Oh,
I'm sort of getting
so-
into your world of
Oh,
electric cars. I'm not used to it. Yesterday, I went for a doctor's appointment. Pulled up out the front. The old high, it just rattles me. Like I didn't know. Like when you turn it on, there's no engine sound at the start. So I'm
Engine.
not sure if I'm
Engine.
Are we electric? Are we petrol? Are we what?
on. Well, we're half electric, half petrol.
So this is
So
what...
does it pick and choose when you're petrol?
Yeah, so
or
like
electric?
when you're just cruising, it's silent, and
So
then
it runs on electric until you run out of battery and then it flicks to petrol. Is that
Exactly,
right? I've never
yes.
had a hybrid.
So anyway, I got out of the car yesterday, grabbed my keys, go into the doctor, come out an hour later, and I realised I haven't actually turned it
Oh,
off.
she's still going.
It's
I've
just
done
sitting there, on, window down, ready to go.
Yeah.
Take the car.
But you still...
Yeah.
So even you can
Bon
drive off with no
voyage.
keys in it.
You can drive off with no
This
keys.
is the problem. So like the Tesla, when you get out, it just turns off because it's on your phone. So you go, you take your phone with you, the car turns off. So you don't actually need... No, I don't need to turn my car off. I don't
You're
need
not
to turn...
sure? You're not sure?
I don't need
It
to
could
turn the
be
car
running
on
right now.
either.
Can someone
But-
check if Warren's car's running?
The funny thing is when I walked out, because I forgot I was in a hire car, I was like, look at that idiot. He's left his car running. Just out the front.
Oh.
Did you not?
Nah.
With
No,
the
because
immobiliser?
cars just lock as you walk off now.
Yeah. It's all lazy.
Because my old Mazda was
Really?
one of those cars. It wasn't an electric car, but it was, I don't know, it was like a petrol-saving car, like when you're at the traffic lights.
Hybrid.
No, it didn't have a battery.
Oh, they just turn off.
It stops, so the engine doesn't make a sound.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I once pulled into the Channel 9 car park and assumed the car was off. Just wasn't thinking because it wasn't making a noise. I got off, but then sometimes it fires up again if the air conditioner's on or whatever. And Lavinia Nixon came in at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I'd been there since 7 a.m. And she goes, your car's running in the car park. I was like, what? And it had just been going for like 10 hours.
How was the
parking lot.
aircon though? Perfect.
Perfect temperature when
Oh,
I was
great.
Not a lot of fuel left in it.
No, but you know, climate control on
It's easy
point.
to do with those cars.
Yeah, I miss the.
So you're going to get
Especially when you're at Westfield. You know when you walk around trying to find your car?
yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
quiet.
That's very good, that tactic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Are you going to get a new car?
No, just let me get my old one back first.
You've been saying you want to
You
sell
want a
the
new
Audi.
car,
You're
don't
over
you?
the Audi.
I'm just.
What do you want?
You're
What
right.
are you going to get?
He's going to get a Ram or something, and imagine him trying to park it in the
I'd love
car
a
park
Ram.
van.
Can you see me in a Ford Ranger?
Yeah.
Well, you're all talk though, because you talked about getting a ute for this, or like a Ford door cab ute, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
For this time,
A
and
twin
then you
cab.
went and got this four-wheel drive. Why didn't you get a ute? I was excited to see you in a ute.
I'm not a ute guy.
No, you're not.
You're not, but that's why I was excited about it.
Big news today in AFL. Mac Andrew signs for one of the biggest contracts in history. 9 years, $12 million. It's a lot of coin for the Suns.
It is.
You reckon he's worth it?
He's worth it. He's the future of that club. They need a superstar to promote the game up there.
Who's the captain of the Suns now?
Jeez.
Hang on, I'll ask the sport
really
guy.
Put me on the spot here.
Sorry.
Who? I would not know who the captain of the Suns is.
The thumb?
Jared Witz.
Is it
I've
Witsy?
never heard of Jared Witz.
Really?
Who's the coach?
Stop asking the sport guy
Damien
question.
Hardwick.
It's Damien.
yes,
That's
it
right.
is.
He left Richmond.
But
Did you see he went out on the field and had a little cuddle and a handshake with the Tigers players the other
Did
week
he?
when they played him?
I like
which is cool.
yeah,
Anyway, are we done with footy chat?
I think so. Yeah, Jace, you done with footy
Jace,
chat?
how does the Gold Coast Suns song go?
We are the Suns.
That's pretty good. He's done well.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
I'm proud of you. Knew more than Clint.
Thank you.
Gee, you think you
That's
know
not
a guy.
hard.
You've surprised me. Hey guys, firstly, I find it hard to believe this is a real change of pace, but I want to talk Spice Girls for a minute. Do you know Mel B has a 25-year-old daughter?
Really?
Well, hasn't she got like 40 of them with Eddie Murphy? Oh, no, he's got 40 kids to all different people. He's got stats.
Eddie Murphy?
Mel B
Eddie
and
Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Are they together?
No, they were.
Oh, were
For
they?
years.
Scary Spice?
Yes.
Did
and
they-
Mr. Beverly Hills Cop.
Did they copulate and
No.
populate?
Well, is
Yeah,
Phoenix
did they?
Eddie Murphy's daughter? No, her name's
Stand by.
Phoenix Chi Brown.
Eddie Murphy.
We are learning on the run this morning.
Yeah, did you not know they were together?
The Gold Coast
No.
captain, Eddie
Oh, yeah.
Murphy.
Eddie
Yep.
Murphy's the Gold Coast captain.
He's the vice captain. Anyway.
Anyway, Phoenix, who is Mel B, maybe with Eddie Murphy's daughter, we're not sure. We're just fact checking that.
10 kids.
They've got 10
Mel
kids
B's got
together.
10 kids with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie has 10 kids.
Jeez, he loves it, doesn't he?
So
Oh,
how many different baby mamas?
Stand by.
Mel and Eddie's daughter is an angel. What does that mean? Oh, her name is Angel. Mel and Eddie have a daughter and her name is Angel, but we're talking
Really?
about Phoenix.
But are they still together?
No.
They're done.
She was married to the other guy and they've just split.
Oh,
You know, the other guy.
I'm pretty sure it was Mel B. Stand by.
She was married to the guy who was the manager.
We need Richard Wilkins.
Can I just, I know this is a side note. The latest Beverly Hills Cop is terrible.
Is Eddie Murphy in it?
yeah,
good.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Is
Is Mel
Scary
B in
Spice in it?
No. Maybe they
Any of the kids?
No, you know why Scary
Jared
Spice
Witz
isn't
in
in
it?
it, Clint? Because Scary Spice and Phoenix, who may or may not be Eddie Murphy's daughter, they've been on Celebrity Gogglebox
Oh, yeah.
recently as a duo.
Yeah.
I think we should do a Gogglebox.
As a trio.
A trio. Anyway, the two of them have been doing Celebrity Gogglebox, and from that, Phoenix has now landed another huge show. They're saying, oh, here we go.
Here's an update
Richard
from
Wilkins over here.
Richard Reed.
Come on,
also.
Dickie.
In 2006, Eddie Murphy and Mel B, and they share one daughter.
Called Angel. We
Yep.
said that 10 minutes ago.
I was on Google. My bad. Missed that.
Anyway, so Phoenix And Mel, Phoenix is not Eddie Murphy and Scary Spice's daughter. It's Scary Spice and someone else's daughter. They've been on Celebrity Gogglebox, and off that, she's got a spin-off show, The Daughter. So,
The daughter?
well, yeah, you know how they call them Nepo babies?
Yeah.
When you're like the baby of someone famous and then you become famous? I don't think most of the kids would like that, just being their famous parent's child.
No.
However, when you're getting your own TV show called Emosh.
Emosh. How do you EMOSH? Emosh.
Yep. When you're getting your own debut show called Emosh off the back of being Scary Spice and not Eddie Murphy's daughter, maybe you would like it.
Well, I think that's Mum pulling a few strings to get your show there.
You reckon Mum's pulling the
pulling
strings?
strings.
Oh, further in this article, it says Mel has a further 2 children, both girls, Angel with Eddie Murphy.
Should have highlighted that
With
bit,
Eddie
Dale.
Murphy.
Always read from the
And
bottom up.
Madison with ex-husband Stephen Belafonte. That's the other guy.
That's
I was
the
trying to
other
think
bloke.
of. I should have read
Belafonte.
more than the first half of this article.
Does it mention Jared Witz?
Who?
The Gold
Jared
Coast Suns captain.
No, but she's got a new fiance
She
now,
loves the
Rory
Suns.
McPhee.
Question.
Or is that Mel B?
Anyone ever pulled strings to get you something? Remember, Coxie hooked me up the other week with tickets to. I was in the.
You're in the family and friends area.
I was in the family and friends area at the footy. I was
You
next
would
to.
have stuck out like a
Here
sore
we go.
thumb.
Here we go. Let's talk footy. What other family and friends were you sitting next to?
I was a couple of seats down from Buckley, the former coach.
Bucks.
What's Buckley's first name?
Nathan.
Well done.
I met him in reception a day beforehand. You know what Brody, our executive producer, did? In front of Nathan Buckley.
What
Looks
did
at
he
me
do?
and goes, "You know who this guy is, don't you?"
Oh, don't I hate it when people do that? It's like when your parents go, "Do you remember this person?" And you're like, "No, Mum, I don't."
Did he ask Bucks the same question? Well, I've got no idea who this guy is.
And I'm standing in front of the poster in reception. Still nothing? Nothing coming to mind?
I would say one is significantly more famous than the other. Would you say?
Yes.
Yes.
I got my chance in television. You can thank him later. One of Dad's best mates. So he called Dad randomly. I had no inkling I wanted to be in media or television, and he said, "I've got some work for Clint if he wants it over summer in the news library.
What
Would
was
he
the
be up
job
for
in
it?"
the library?
Yeah, I was studying
When you're in,
commerce
you're
at
in.
the time.
When you're
So
in,
I
you're
thought,
in.
What did you
a bit of
wanna be?
extra cash. I wanted to be a player manager.
Oh my God, like Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
You could have been Jerry Maguire.
I could have.
You know what?
You could have been Richard
look-
Nixon. What's
you
his
look-
name? No.
Oh, no, I don't know.
What's his name?
Chicken
Not Richard
Nixon.
Nixon. He's the president. What's his name? Is Richard Nixon? He was the president of the
Yes,
United
he was a
States.
former president.
Who's the guy? Who's the
Nixon.
choo-choo guy?
Ricky.
Ricky Nixon.
Ricky Nixon.
So
you could have been
almost
Ricky
there.
Nixon.
Could have been.
Pants
Yeah.
down Ricky Nixon.
Oh, no. Undies on.
13, 24, 10. Has
That was
someone
that was a
pulled
wild
strings?
break.
Has someone pulled strings to get you something?
Oh.
Maybe it was a job. Maybe
Yeah.
it was upgrades on flights. Has someone pulled a few strings to get you something?
Eddie Maguire. This is
Murphy?
Oh, no. Not Eddie Murphy. Move on.
Has someone pulled strings to get you something? Let's go to Alice in Officer. G'day, Alice.
Morning, Alice.
Morning, how are you guys?
We're good.
We're
Who
good.
pulled strings and what'd you get?
So my uncle is the general manager at Norwood Football Club, and we went over to gather round earlier this year in Adelaide.
Yep.
We're all big Brisbane Lions fans, and he took us down into the rooms. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's funny.
That's
because
cool.
when we went to gather round,
Clint was going to pull
take
strings.
us
Pull
into the rooms,
strings,
and you were going
yeah.
to pull strings with Christian Petrarca, and then we got kicked out.
Well, that's Track's fault.
That is everything's Track's fault.
Well, it is now.
Well, it's actually your dad's fault as well. Wasn't your dad supposed to put you on a list, and he didn't have a wristband?
No wristies. No, Petrarca was meant to help out, and he went to water.
God,
Well,
I'll
he
tell you
didn't.
what.
He was playing. We probably needed to organise it before
Do
the
you know
game
what?
because he was on
He's
the
in
field.
the bad books.
I'll give him a break.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall when they came up to your dad, John Stenaway, who's a trainer at the club, and gone, "Your son's outside,"
Oh, yeah.
saying he's allowed in.
Nah, Jono would have been like, "Oh, is he? Yeah, go get him. Nicest bloke in the world."
I couldn't put too many words together that night.
My
No.
dad, John, I'm coming good.
Right now, though, Jace, I'm testing your memory. Look at our
Lauren.
very own Clint Stanaway over here.
Yes.
Do you think he looks good?
Yep.
Do you think he looks fit?
Yep.
Do you think he looks expensive?
No.
Why would you say that?
You're a man of the people.
Talk us through his
I am a
outfit.
man
I want
of
you
the
to talk us
people.
through. Clint,
Do you want me to stand up?
Talk us through, because recently we've all been commenting on each other's outfits when we come to work. Talk through.
Oh my God.
Talk us through the outfit. So he's got black boots.
Oh, okay. The penny's
We're having
dropped.
fashion police moment.
Okay.
Grey trousers.
Black boots.
Tell me about the penny that's dropped.
Grey trousers. And to be honest, what just looks like a black polo shirt you'd get from Uniqlo.
Uniqlo.
Yep. For what would a black polo shirt at Uniqlo cost these days?
$30?
Yep. Like that's what it looks
But I
like to
said
me.
to Clint this morning, I like that T-shirt. It's sort of got a checkered. It's black, but it's got
More of a polo.
It's a polo T-shirt.
But then hang
It's
on.
got a bit of a texture on it.
I'm
with a pocket.
I'm 2 meters away. It looks like a plain black polo. If I'm right up close, yes, I can see the texture.
I can see the texture.
And the texture looks very similar to the expensive texture you see on Louis Vuitton merchandise.
Correct.
Is that
This
Is the famous T-shirt.
is my polo shirt that I was talked into buying at Louis Vuitton on the Champs-Élysées.
in Paris?
Don't say. Write it down.
The price?
Yeah.
So if you've just tuned in, Clint
In
was
Australian
in Paris.
dollars or euros?
AUD. He won't understand euros.
In all
so
honesty,
he was
it looks like a black polo shirt.
he was convinced while he was in Paris he was rubbernecking in Louis Vuitton and got talked into buying a T-shirt, but he wouldn't show us when he was in Paris because we had to see it in the flesh. And this morning I did say, "Hey, I like that T-shirt," and you went, "Lauren."
So I was assigned a personal shopper who thought this polo would look nice on me.
Just
and
so
I,
you know.
I tried it on and I thought it looked nice on me.
Everyone gets a personal shopper, and they're not really even personal shoppers. They're just making sure you're not stealing things.
All right, where do you want to start? Do you want to guess?
Firstly,
Chase Hawkins, the fashion police. He's got an eye for fashion, and he judges with ease.
I do. Look,
Fashion police.
it's a great fit.
It's a nice fit.
It's a nice fit. It's slimming.
Can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to spill coffee on that one. Yeah,
Oh,
may
it's quite thick.
may I touch?
Don't touch what you can't afford.
I can't afford it. I bloody know I can't afford it. Let me have a hoon.
Have a nice look at the texture while you're there.
Oh my gosh, Melbourne! If you could see what I'm looking at,
It is.
the two boys
Honestly.
skewing each other up on their shirts.
What about the detail in it?
Yeah, honestly, it looks like a black shirt you get from
It
Uniqlo.
does, doesn't it? It really does.
I'm going to say, if you paid,
No, not if you paid more.
No,
Let's
you
go a figure.
Give me a price tag.
AUD.
200. if you paid,
Is that a serious guess?
if you
You
paid,
can't
over,
even get a pocket.
Let me
handkerchief
just
for $200.
repeat.
if you paid over
Hang on.
$200 for that, has that got a fridge in it that I'm unaware of?
Louis
Why has it
Vuitton.
always got to be about food? Fridge?
Maybe I'm keeping drinks in there. I don't know.
Louis Vuitton Champs-Élysées.
Flagship store in Paris. They wouldn't even sell things for $200.
500.
Hold it up.
It's a shirt. It's a.
Don't read it,
It
out.
looks-
It's embarrassing. He's walked out.
That'll do me.
Show the guys at the desk.
Are you kidding me?
He does work 7 days a week.
He has to work 7 days a week, Lauren, to pay for the shirt.
You have to wear it all
Do you know
week.
what?
You have to
My
be
en-
like Carl Stefanovic and wear it for the whole year.
My entire wardrobe. Wouldn't
Jace,
even cost
I was
that.
so awkward because I committed to buying it before checking the price
Oh,
tag.
you idiot.
Right.
Which, by the way, for those playing at home,
It's
is
a lot.
$900.
Jesus.
You?
And I couldn't once.
Can we do? Hang
That's
on.
embarrassing.
Can we do a dramatised reenactment? Right. So you haven't seen the price.
I haven't seen the
How
price.
much was it in
I
euros?
thought it would be like, I think it was like €550, something like that.
Oh,
600
what about?
euros. But I thought
Even
it'd
if
be.
you thought that was
I
dollars,
thought
you
it'd be
still
maybe
stuffed it up.
maybe 200. Right? I thought
That's
it's a nice
in
polo
all honesty,
shirt. I'll
that's what I
play
was
golf
expecting.
in it. I'll
Yeah.
do something. You know
Yeah.
what,
It's got a pocket.
Don't go outside in it.
mate? I'm going to frame it.
You're going to put don't put anything in that pocket. It'll stretch.
I wouldn't be eating in
You
it,
have a
breathing
floppy
in it.
pocket.
What did you
Floppy
say?
what?
A floppy pocket if
Oh.
you put things in it.
Clint, what did you say?
Okay.
Did you get your tax back at the end? Make sure. Oh, here's my passport. I'm going to get my tax back.
You're like me at the butcher when I got there really late and they're taking all the prices off and they weighed the steak and they go, that'll be $60 and
you
I hand
can't
over the
say
credit
no.
card.
You
going,
have
You
to
can't say
when you're
no.
there.
oh, God, what a bargain.
I was like, merci beaucoup. Au
Did I
revoir.
remember Paul tried to buy me a Louis Vuitton suitcase. He wanted a wheelie case, and he went in, and they don't have price tags on things. And he said, "She'll like this one." And they said, "Okay, here's the machine. I'll just go and wrap it up." And he looked at the price while they were wrapping it up, and he just left. Never went back there. He saw it and was like,
What, in the paper?
Hell no.
I'm just ducking to the car to get my wallet.
Yeah, never came back.
Here's a question worth $5,000 if that's the way you want to go. Stephanie, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. What are you up to today, Steph?
It's actually my son's birthday today.
Oh,
so
how old?
Just he's turning 15. Oh, he's 15.
What do 15-year-old boys want for their birthday?
A vape.
No,
money.
Jay.
I'm joking.
They want
I'm
money.
joking.
They want money. So we need money for the son's birthday.
Absolutely. Usually I'm in the car with him for the school run, but we went a bit earlier this morning, so he
Right.
normally dials while I drive. And
Okay.
He dials
today
and you
he's at
drive.
school and missed it.
I love it.
No, and you've made it through. Well, let's see if we can soften the blow of the gift giving for your son's birthday today and win you some cash, Stephanie. We've got 3 questions lined up for you. There's an easy one for $50, a medium for $500, or a difficult question for $5,000.
What are we going?
I reckon I'll go the $500 one.
$500.
Let's do it. Hey, head into KFC and get more bang for your bucket with KFC's packed lunch for just $9.95. Not available on delivery. Thanks to the Colonel. Here comes your $500 question. You'll get 3 seconds to answer, okay?
No worries.
Here we go. Good luck.
What is celebrated on February 2nd and is also a film?
3, 2, 1.
I have no idea.
Bill Murray.
Oh, great film.
Good movie.
Came
Great.
out in 1993. Groundhog Day.
No.
Groundhog Day is celebrated on the 2nd of February every year. It's big in America and Canada.
It's weather
and-
related, isn't it?
Well, it is, but it's actually about the groundhogs, the animals. They emerge from its burrow on this day, and if they do, it means spring's coming early.
God, that was a big movie.
So, yeah, it is weather related.
End of winter.
Yeah, and if they go back in, it means spring's coming
Groundhog
late.
Day, Stephanie.
Well, I reckon I will never forget that one, and I'll probably never live it down with my son, but that's okay.
You know what? No, you're not going to empty-handed. How about we chuck you a $200 Kogan voucher so you can hook him up for his birthday?
That sounds amazing. Thank you so
You
much,
know what,
guys.
Stephanie?
And
Don't
it's
give it to
awesome
him.
Having you,
Keep it for
awesome
yourself.
having you back on the radio too.
Oh, thanks,
Aw,
Steph.
thanks,
Hey, Steph, what's
Steph.
your son's name?
Hunter.
Hunter. Happy birthday,
No,
Hunter.
no, he's 15. He doesn't want shout-outs. That's
Happy
not
birthday,
cool.
Hunter.
That's
all
not cool.
right.
That's not cool, man. It's 15.
Thanks so much, guys. I appreciate it so much.
Ah.
Are they too cool for that?
No,
Oh,
they
Lauren,
get- they
Lauren
want
came
attention.
over my place last week, walked in. I'm like, Felix, say hi to Lauren. What's up? And he's
What up?
10.
No, he didn't say what's up. He said, sup,
Oh, sup.
and kept walking. I was
Cool,
like,
dude.
hi, Felix.
Sup?
Sup. I should have said it back. Sup, bro?
Oh, no.
He wouldn't have
No,
liked
no.
it.
Hey, Kogan.com
There's heaps sup,
helps you get
actually, Felix.
what you want for less. Kogan.com. Now, that is clicking awesome. A random fact about Bill Murray, no mobile phone. You want him in your movie, you just got to try and
Page
find
him.
him. You got to try and
He
find
doesn't
him.
have a mobile phone.
Doesn't have a phone.
Email.
I love that.
Just have to
Something,
try and
surely.
find him. No. Have to try and
I
track
want
him
to
down.
look like
Weirdo.
Bill Murray.
Just got to try and run into him.
Do you reckon you could survive without your mobile phone for a week?
No.
Oh, some
I
days
feel
I'm
like
happy to burn
the
it.
first 2 days would be hard, and then you'd feel so liberated.
Go the Hawks tomorrow night. Big news in AFL early today. Announce Mac Andrew signs on the GC. Biggest contract in history.
So
Nine-
who was Buddy the next biggest after that one? Clint, would you say? Probably.
Probably because he signed for 32 years with the Sydney Swans,
And he
didn't he?
Did he see it out, or
he
did he
did,
leave
in the end.
early?
Yeah, he saw it out.
10 years. Was it 10 years?
10-year deal.
Not many people make their 10-year deals, no matter what industry.
I mean, it's just
What are
a
you
long
talking
time,
about?
isn't it?
I'm just saying it's a long time, like,
Yeah.
especially when you're that old.
I wouldn't commit to anything for 10 years. I don't think.
What about your partner, Paul?
Oh, yeah. No, he's on probation.
He's on notice?
Yeah.
Why?
Pull your socks up. Well, 10 years is a long time.
Yeah. it
Nah,
is.
well, I'll probably keep him though. I do like him a lot. But you know what? Actually, I'm off him. Do you know what happened? So
Because
I'm-
she really turned then,
I
didn't
just
she?
remembered something.
Yeah.
This is like.
Is that because
just
it was
don't-
written on the rundown?
No.
8-10, Lauren off Paul.
No.
I got this, guys. It's my rave.
No. He did something that you've just reminded me of. I know when I was in Fiji doing the show remotely last week.
Bulla.
Vanaka.
And I left early in the morning. And by the time I'd landed in Fiji...
Flight time?
4 hours.
4 hours. By the time I'd landed in Fiji, he said, I've done something. And I was like, what have you done? He said, I'll send you a photo. So I opened my photos.
I'm sure you and her will get along.
He has this hatred for this beautiful sofa that I bought for our new home. It's white linen.
the comfy one?
Soft. It's
The one downstairs?
So
no, the
comfy.
upstairs one.
The one downstairs.
Family room, the living room.
Oh, the one downstairs.
That's not going anywhere.
That's the lounge lovers one?
It is the best couch.
Yeah, you can die on that
Not
thing.
the most expensive couch.
Incredible. And I'm not on a
Yes.
kickback, but my God.
Neither am I. But
very
lounge
soft.
lovers, come at me. Big fan of that couch. Anyway, upstairs, beautiful sofa, white linen, stunning, in the living room. I love it. Linen, so it's you melt into it.
White.
No, we also have like a tan colour, and we swap them each month so they're clean because we've got dogs. Anyway, so he has just, within 4 hours of me being gone, got rid of the couch and moved a new couch in. So he's had it in the pipeline.
Oh, yeah, that's...
He's waited for
He's
me.
gone
to
all
leave.
Darren Palmer on you.
He's gone all Shayna Blaze on me.
What?
He's just replaced the couch.
What's he gone with?
It looks like it belongs in a dentist's reception
got a picture?
area.
I don't like a firm back.
Hey.
Well, let me tell you, I sat on it.
I also don't like a lot of pillows. You know, like the
No
couches where
pillows.
they...
Oh, pillows.
I sat on it. And
Is it a big corner one like that?
yeah. But
It
within-
look, you know what it looks like? The Big Brother couch. You know when Gretel calls them all...
Stop.
What?
Because last night Clint came over.
I sat on it
and
last
what was the
night.
first thing that came out of your mouth?
This is the Big Brother couch. I said the
It's
same
time
thing.
to go, Paul.
I said the same bloody thing.
That's
didn't
what it
I?
looks like. Have you got Merlin sitting
It's
there?
very
Not that you'd know if he
firm,
was next to you.
because he wanted. He said that the soft linen couch looked like it belonged in a teenager's bedroom and always looked messy and crushed. So he's gone and bought this like molded couch that does not move.
Every time we go over, we need to do the gag.
Yeah.
I hope you're not going tonight. Do you reckon it's your night, Clint?
I was so filthy last night when Clint sat on it and he goes, "It's actually very comfortable." I was like, "Clint, you have to take my
No,
side."
I said
like
no,
it.
no,
I
no,
like
no,
it.
no, 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 no. I did not say that. I said it's a very social couch
Like the Big Brother house.
because it is a bit firm in parts.
Well,
You know
if you
what?
sit on a joint, you'll break your coccyx.
If
Because
I
that's
knew-
what I did the first time I sat on it.
Your
I was
coccyx.
like, "Oh!" And my stepbrother was there and he said, "I think you've sat on a joint."
Yeah.
But the
Nothing
other thing
worse.
is,
You know, it'd be
it's the
great.
same colour as the
Clean.
rug. So now I've got to get a new rug as well because I need a stylist to come and style my house because now everything looks great. It looks like we live in a concrete jungle. There's not a skerrick of colour.
And if you need a new rug, you need new art.
Can we...
Well, I need new art and nothing matches. You can't just swap out a couch willy-nilly when someone goes away.
I don't know her. But
Me?
if we could pull some strings.
We're not getting Gretel Colleen on the couch at my house.
Damn
that'd
it. I
be
was just going to say, if we
so
were able
good.
one night, we're just sitting there and then she just walks out.
Oh, can you imagine?
And we all look at Lauren like, this is it. Here we go. It's over. One of us is leaving.
You can't be doing that. You can't imagine if you went away for a work trip and came back and Lou had redecorated the house without your discussion.
Oh, it wouldn't be a couch she'd get rid of if I went away, mate.
What'd she get rid of? You?
I'd be coming back. Oh, why are the keys changed? What's going on with the locks?
The clock is ticking. Jason Lawrence. $100,000 minute.
Morning, Melbourne. It is just gone 23 to 9. Got a question that might divide Melbourne coming up in a tick. We'll get to that after the 8:30 news. But at the moment, we are looking for caller 100 to come in and have a crack for $100,000.
Oh my gosh. Come on, Melbourne. I want someone to win the 100K.
Do you want to do your favourite bit, Clint?
Oh, don't make me out to be the bad guy.
I'm not picking up the 98th, 99th, or the 101st call. I'm only picking up the 100th call. So we have a list here. We've got like a bank of calls and we can see which ones have come through when.
Okay, I'll do it.
Which one?
I'll go the 99th.
Okay. So sad though.
Good morning. Chelsea from Werribee.
Hello.
Oh,
Your caller 99, Chelsea.
No, you're kidding, but I am so happy that I got through.
Oh,
we love you,
Amazing.
Chelsea.
I love you guys so much. I'm driving to work and I'm getting teary.
Oh, you know what?
Aw.
Go for cocktails on us. I'm going to give you a $200 QT rooftop voucher.
Oh, thank you. That means
No
a
worries.
lot.
What's your favourite cocktail?
Thank you. Espresso martini for
Yeah.
sure.
Sing it,
Yeah.
sis.
Get that.
And you didn't say
They do a good
espresso.
one there. They do a good one at the QT
QT
rooftop.
Rooftop's the only place to spend your spring. Hey, before we get to caller 100,
Oh, don't do this.
You could do this one.
imagine finding out you caller 101.
Oh, don't.
That would be you, Evan. Missed it by that much.
Oh, damn.
Evan, isn't he cruel? Would you rather have not known that you were 101?
Yeah, I would have.
All right, well,
too.
let's pretend this didn't happen.
No, you've got to give him something
you've got to
now
give him
too.
something because you gave
You
Chelsea
can't just
something.
favour the girls.
Evan, you go for cocktails with Chelsea. I'm going to hook you up with a $200 QT rooftop voucher as well.
Thank you guys so much. Love the show, guys.
What's your favourite cocktail, Evan?
I don't know.
Glad I asked.
Don't worry, mate. They do beers as well. Here we go.
Caller 100.
Rachel from Langwarren.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to Evan and Chelsea, but bad luck. Oh my God, guys.
Rachel,
Yes.
what's your favourite
Hello?
cocktail, Rachel?
I do like a fruit tingle.
I know. You can buy
Hear about the cocktail right now?
plenty of fruit tingles if you win $100,000 tomorrow.
Oh my God, yes.
I don't know if they've got fruit tingles. at
Can
the
we get
QT.
fruit tingles in tomorrow for Rachel?
What would $100,000
Oh, God, yes.
do for you, Rach?
Oh my God, guys. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm sitting in the car before I go into work right now and just got rid of the kids and they're like, make sure you listen. And I went, I will.
So what would you do if you won $100,000?
I don't want to be boring and say pay bills. I would love to take my kids to Disneyland.
Oh,
That's
cool.
Is a
I'm
great
sorry
way
to
to
say
spend
that.
some
Yeah,
money.
I know after everything, but
No, with
how often- If you won
$100,000,
$100,000, how often would you have a chance to go stuff this? I'm going to Disneyland.
you can go to Disneyland and pay bills.
Well, if you don't win it, you can take them to QT Rooftop. It is.
Have some
Oh,
fruit
maybe you'll
tingles.
just see.
What's a fruit tingle?
Yeah, what's in it? What's in
It's
it?
a citrusy
You know
type.
what? We'll find out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm more a pina colada kind of guy.
I don't mind a Toblerone.
Oh, Toblerone.
The big
Cocktail?
milky.
Oh, yeah.
The big
Oh,
That's a lot.
That's gross, Jason.
Rachel from Langwarren, tomorrow morning you will be in the studio with us playing for $100,000. We'll see you then.
I will. Thanks, guys.
Oh, I can't wait for breakfast. Fruit tingles. And to meet Rachel.
She sounds like a bit of
she's
fun.
excited.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be fun. I love how she said, not I've just dropped the kids off at school. I just got rid of the kids.
See ya.
And I'm excited.
And guess what has gone into production?
All you gotta do is just tap it in. Tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Tap it in.
You know what's awesome?
I
One of my
loved Happy
favourite
Gilmore.
films.
My kids are at that age where we're watching the old school movies I grew up with. So we've watched Happy Gilmore.
Billy Madison. I loved Billy Madison.
50
Back
First
to
Dates.
school.
Oh, 50 First
I
Dates
love.
is good.
Is that with 2 Second Tom? Hi, I'm Tom.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
Tom.
it is. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tom.
So have you seen Adam Sandler movies?
I love Adam Sandler. I've seen many Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, right.
I've seen most Adam Sandler movies. I've seen most Jennifer Aniston movies. I've seen a lot of like rom-commy, Cameron Diaz style.
Oh, yeah.
Jude Law vibes.
Yeah.
Sweetest Thing.
Oh, Hugh Grant, seen him. Haven't seen Sweetest Thing.
Something About Mary.
Seen it.
What a classic.
Obviously. Loved it.
Jaws.
No, but I went on the ride at movie. Was the
Yeah,
movie
that's
world.
good as. It's good
SeaWorld,
as.
maybe one of them. Yep.
Die Hard.
They can take our hearts, but they'll never take our freedom. Oh, that's
Isn't that
Braveheart.
Braveheart, not Die Hard. Jesus Christ.
Shame.
Lethal
The one-
Weapon.
Not seen it.
Been on the ride.
Been on the ride. Movie
How
world.
good is Lethal Weapon?
The ride, awesome.
Have you seen all the Beverly Hills Cops?
No, first one, the original. I don't like sequels much, unless it's a good sequel.
Yeah, some of the sequels are good though.
Okay.
We were talking about this the other week because remember I mentioned Speed. She'd never seen Speed.
Still
I can't
haven't.
believe that. Sandra Bullock.
Bomb on a bus.
Keanu Reeves.
I haven't seen it. I've seen Phone Booth though, where they stay in the phone booth. The whole movie's basically set in the phone booth. Similar vibe to being set on the bus.
No,
I've seen Panic Room with
You like a lot of
Jamie Lee
stationary
Curtis. Is it
movies,
Jamie
don't
Lee
you?
Curtis in Panic Room?
No, Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. I get those two confused all the time.
I thought I'd test your knowledge this morning. I've got 3 movie grabs.
No.
From,
Great.
I would say,
Not again.
Awesome.
very successful movies.
Mm. Oh, I
In
can't
fact,
wait.
you know what? I got a couple of extras as well. All right, let's go. Number 1.
Why so serious?
Why so serious?
That is
I can even imagine
me
the scene.
too. That is Jim Carrey in The Mask. No.
Why so serious?
Batman.
Let's
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger in The Batman. Sorry, I
The
knew it
Dark
had a
Knight.
mask.
Jim Carrey in The Mask.
Doesn't he say, why so serious? No?
No.
I swear Jim Carrey says What does he say in The Mask? He's got that line he says with the green face.
Somebody stop me!
That's it.
Pretty much the same thing.
That's a bad.
Why
That's
so
a doozy.
Somebody stop me!
Next one.
Similar vibes, though.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
I don't even know whose voice that is. Is it Bruce Willis?
No. Huge franchise.
Play it again.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
That's my secret, Cap.
Highest grossing film of all time.
Oh, the blue one. The blue one. Avatar.
Nope.
Avatar's the highest
Is that
grossing film of all
Matrix?
time.
Used to be.
Not anymore.
The Avengers.
Oh, The Avengers.
The Avengers.
The Avengers.
Let's go again.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time. Nothing else matters. For those 10 seconds or less, I'm free.
Fast and Furious.
Yes.
Which
I'll-
one?
With Vin Diesel.
1 through to 13.
One of them.
God, they really dragged, don't they?
I thought it was going to be The Green Mile for a minute there. I've seen that one.
It's a very different 10 seconds.
Very different.
Felicity Shagwell, CIA.
Seen it.
Shagwell
Austin
by
Powers.
name.
Sorry?
I dressed up as Felicity Shagwell for the Year 7 social.
Sorry? Sorry, the Year 7 social, which would have made you 12? 12?
I went as Felicity Shagwell.
With the pew pew.
No.
With the boobs?
No, they're the fembots, but my best friend
Oh.
Georgie went as a fembot. And
Really?
she had gun nipples in a pink fluffy negligee.
What did Felicity Shagwell wear?
She wore the
Not
silver
much.
dress. She's in the silver dress. I was Elizabeth Hurley.
You were 12 years
I was
old.
13, I think. Maybe 12. Hang on, Yeah. Wasn't really appropriate, was it?
Did you win Best Dressed?
No, I think Georgie did as the fembot.
Well, the femboy.
With their bullet nipples.
Yeah, that'll get you.
Pew, pew.
Hey, final one.
Pink fluffy negligee.
This will absolutely break my
That
heart.
is just inappropriate. What were my friends' parents who made that costume for me thinking?
And we always thought it'd be Clint or I got cancelled.
I'm not getting cancelled for being Felicity Shagwell. It's one of the great movies.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Back to the Future.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one?
They went back a few times.
They did go back.
Back
one
and
with the
forth.
hover- the hover
back
boots.
and
Well,
forth.
number 2, they went forward.
Forwards.
But then
Back.
Back.
To the, back
I
to
didn't
the
do too
future.
badly there.
not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
Well done.
Somebody stop me. Guys, that is it. We are about to get out to here. What's on the cards today, everybody?
What am I doing today? I'm catching up with an old pal this afternoon. A friend we all used to work with. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
A ghost from the past.
It goes from the past.
Really?
yeah, right.
Yep.
Do we like
many
them?
things to discuss?
Do we like them?
You do.
Were
Tell you
we-
about it tomorrow.
Were we invited?
No, you were not.
Okay.
But I will tell you about it tomorrow.
Please do.
Yeah, right.
Mucho to discusso.
Okay. All right. What about you, Stennis?
I am catching up with North Melbourne young gun Harry Sheasel
Oh.
ahead of the finals.
Just a casual lunch, or
no,
what are you
not quite.
catching up with him?
We're having
over?
a bath together.
Sorry?
We're having a bath together.
Okay. I'm going to need some more detail
Yeah,
on that
me
one.
too.
We're having an ice bath.
Oh.
It's all pointing towards the great work of Fight MND.
Love that.
Love it. Good
Love
on you,
that.
Stanners. What are you doing?
Today.
Looks nice out there today.
Oh, Renault's continue on the man shed. Got the
Sorry,
Sparky coming
I
in.
said, what are you doing today?
She got ya.
I'm
Scotty
organising.
Standing and
Cam,
watching.
What are you doing? Buying them grills.
I'm organising
Toes
lunch.
down.
I'm organising lunch. for the-
Nandos is here. Tools down.
Thank you for being a friend.
Who wants a zucchini chip?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're eating out there?
All right, now back to work. All right, that is it. We are out of here. Have a great day, everyone. Tomorrow, what a way to end the week. Star of the new Transformers movie, good mate of yours, Lozzie, Chris Hemsworth is going to be on.
Hemsy's on the show. I want to take it up with him about those haircuts that the boys are
How
offering.
bad are they?
Why did he cut their hair? Can they not afford a barber? Do they not have hairdressers in
I don't
Byron?
know. I think he thought he could do it.
Yeah,
They're
we
growing
did.
out now. They look like bowl cuts.
So what's the issue? That it's just a bit too severe?
Have a look at the pictures.
Yeah, they're pretty bad, Clint.
Really?
They
Yeah,
are the
they're-
cutest kids of all time, though. His twins.
So they can pull it off.
And India, his beautiful daughter. So they were all there last night walking the red carpet for the premiere of Transformers.
They wear a hat? Hopefully they wore
No,
a
they
hat.
wore their bowl cuts proudly.
Oh, my God. Okay.
And also, Tristan, his son, did his first backflip on a motorbike this week.
Yeah,
I want to
that looked
discuss
pretty
that
sick.
too.
All right, have a great day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow with Chris Hemsworth and $100,000 to give away for a Friday. Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. Gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
Nova.